Your breakthrough has been ready for months. The only thing missing? You weren't ready for it. But something shifted 48 hours ago. I know because you're watching this video right now, and that's not a coincidence. God doesn't waste moments, and He definitely doesn't waste divine appointments. What you're about to hear will confirm what your spirit already knows. Your waiting season is about to end. 3 days ago, Michelle was ready to give up. 7 years of prayers seemingly unanswered. Business failing, health declining, faith hanging by a thread. Then she noticed 3 specific signs all appearing within 48 hours. By hour 72, her phone rang with the answer she'd been waiting for. Not partial. Complete breakthrough. The same signs she saw are probably happening in your life right now, but you might be missing them because nobody taught you what to look for. Here's what religion won't tell you. Breakthroughs don't come when you're comfortable. They come when you're squeezed so tight that God's power has to explode out of you. When you have no option but miracle. When human solutions have expired and only divine intervention remains. And there are always signs, specific, measurable, biblical signs that appear 48 to 72 hours before your breakthrough manifests. Sign 1. Everything falls apart at once. Not gradually. Simultaneously. Job lost everything in one day. Not 1 week, not 1 month. 1 day. When hell attacks everything at once, heaven is about to respond with everything at once. This isn't coincidence, it's convergence. Right now, you might be experiencing what I call breakthrough compression. Your finances, relationships, health, peace, all under attack simultaneously. Last week was manageable. This week feels impossible. That's not destruction. That's construction. God is demolishing the old structure because the new one needs a different foundation. David faced Goliath after being rejected by his brothers, overlooked by his father, and dismissed by the king. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, right before his defining moment. Joseph was forgotten in prison, falsely accused, family gone, then in 24 hours became second in command of Egypt. The pattern is consistent. Maximum pressure precedes maximum promotion. When everything breaks at once, breakthrough is counting down. It's not falling apart, it's falling into place. But here's the key, the enemy always overplays his hand. When he attacks everything simultaneously, he's revealing his desperation. He knows your breakthrough is imminent. The intensity of your battle reveals the size of your blessing. Small blessings get small resistance. Life-changing breakthroughs get everything hell can throw. If everything in your life is under attack right now, finances, family, faith, future, all at once, not gradually, you're not dying, you're delivering. This is transition, not termination. Sign 2. God goes silent, but you feel peaceful. This seems contradictory, but it's the most powerful sign. Usually when God goes silent, we panic. But 48 hours before breakthrough, something strange happens. God goes quiet, but instead of anxiety, you feel unusual peace. Not happiness, peace. Not excitement, peace. Supernatural makes no sense, peace. Jesus demonstrated this in the garden. Father silent, disciples sleeping. Betrayal imminent, crucifixion hours away. Yet he emerged from prayer with unshakable resolve. Not because he got answers, because he got peace. The silence wasn't abandonment, it was trust. God goes silent when the verdict is already decided. Think about it, in a courtroom, when does the judge stop speaking? After the verdict. The silence isn't God ignoring you. It's God finished fighting for you. The case is closed. The decision is final. The breakthrough is sealed. Now it's just waiting for the scheduled delivery time. Sarah experienced this last month. After years of praying for her prodigal son, God suddenly went silent. But instead of fear, she felt peace. Inexplicable peace. She stopped begging, started thanking. 48 hours later, her son called from rehab. He'd checked himself in 3 days earlier, exactly when the peace arrived. This peace defies logic because it's not from earth. Philippians 4-7 calls it peace that surpasses understanding. You can't explain it. You can't manufacture it, you can only receive it. When God gives you peace in the middle of chaos, with no natural reason for that peace, your breakthrough is already in motion. Right now, check your spirit. Beneath the surface turbulence, is there an unexplainable calm? A knowing without knowing? A peace that shouldn't exist given your circumstances? That's not denial, that's divine confirmation. Sign 3. Specific instructions arrive. The final sign is the most practical. Within 48 hours of breakthrough, God gives specific, unusual, often uncomfortable instructions. Not general guidance, specific commands. Not suggestions, instructions. Abraham, sacrifice Isaac, made no sense, contradicted the promise. But it was specific. The breakthrough of provision was waiting behind obedience to specific instruction. Joshua at Jericho, march around the city 7 times. Military suicide, logically insane. But specific. The walls fell after specific obedience, not general prayer. Peter for tax money, go catch a fish, random, bizarre, specific. The provision was in the obedience to peculiar instruction. 48 hours before breakthrough, God stops giving you principles and starts giving you instructions. The instruction might seem unrelated to your need. It usually does. But obedience to the specific unlocks the supernatural. Maria needed a job. God said, give away your interview suit. Made no sense. She obeyed. The person she gave it to worked at her dream company. Got her an interview. Different position. Double the salary she was expecting. Tom's marriage was dying. God said, buy your wife flowers every day for a week. Say nothing. Just flowers. Seemed too simple. He obeyed. Day 6, she broke. 20 years of walls crumbled. They're counseling others now. The instruction exposes whether you trust God or just want to use God. Will you obey when it doesn't make sense? When it might make things worse initially? When people will think you're crazy? Here's the pattern. Specific instruction plus immediate obedience equals supernatural breakthrough. Delayed obedience is disobedience. Partial obedience is disobedience. The breakthrough is locked behind complete obedience to specific instruction. What specific thing has God been telling you to do? Not general prayer, specific action. Not eventual obedience, immediate action. That instruction you've been negotiating with God about? That's your breakthrough waiting for activation. Take a breath. Feel that shift in the atmosphere? Your 48 hours started when this video began. Not metaphorically, literally. God orchestrated you finding this message at this exact moment because your breakthrough is scheduled. Right now, I want you to do 3 things. First, identify which sign is most present in your life. Comment below. Sign 1, sign 2, or sign 3. This declaration starts your countdown. Second, pray this activation. Father, I recognize the signs. I receive the breakthrough you've already released. I will obey immediately when you speak. I thank you that it's already done. My 48 hours has started. In Jesus' name. Third, set a timer for 48 hours from now. Screenshot it. When it goes off, come back to this video and testify what God did. Your testimony will strengthen others waiting for their breakthrough. But remember, if you haven't watched my video on forgiveness, you might be blocking your own breakthrough. Unforgiveness is the #1 breakthrough blocker. Click that video on your screen now. You can heal your heart. It's not random that it's appearing. Some of you need to forgive someone in the next 48 hours to unlock what God has prepared. That video will show you exactly how to release what's holding your blessing hostage. I had someone comment last week that they watched that forgiveness video, forgave their ex-spouse after 5 years of bitterness, and within 48 hours received the job offer they'd been waiting for. The forgiveness wasn't connected to the job, or so they thought, but unforgiveness blocks everything. That video has already helped thousands break free. Don't let pride keep you from your breakthrough. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it's here. The signs confirm it. Heaven has already released it. Earth is about to manifest it. Your 48 hours starts now. With faith and expectation, Gabriel Elias, Pax Animi.